Wan just got home from the hospital after her shift was over. From a long time, Wan would feel that someone is watching her and she never caught someone. So she shrugged off these thoughts. But today something strange, really bad happened. As she was unlocking her car in the off timing to come home, someone from behind came and twisted her arm. Wine means in pain. He attached Wine to the car and kissed her neck. Wine asked him who he is. She tried to free himself, but he was just so strong. He took his time kissing Wine's neck and his hands got inside her shirt as he unhooked. Wine was shouting, but no one was there. That man kissed Wine's cheeks and from the side, then her lips. Wine couldn't see him who he was. Wine was begging him to stop and leave her. He then took her and went from there. When Wine turned around, she just saw his back and then he disappeared. Wine's eyes were all red and she cried and sobbed really hard in her car. Right now she was in her room. She was unable to forget all those lustful touches. She wanted to tell all these things to Taeyang as soon as possible. She was scared on how he will react, but she has to tell him so that this thing don't happen again. Wan took shower and got ready. She was looking at the mirror from the last time and calmed down. She was waiting for Taeyang but the driver came. He told her that he will take Wine to the venue. Time skip. Taeyang was waiting for Wine while sipping on his drink. His eyes were stuck on the entrance door with cold expression. His eyes sparkled when he saw Wine entering from the door. She was looking like an adorable little angel. Taeyang controlled his emotions as now he wanted to run and hug her tightly, but he has to act now. Taeyang noticed Wine's sad eyes with makeup. Wine was unable to hide those hickeys and also her puffy eyes, but Taeyang understood something was wrong. Khan stepped towards Taeyang. She hugged him for a second and then sat beside him, giving him a forced smile. Now seeing her smile, Taeyang knew it was forced. He wanted to ask her what happened, who hurt her, but then his mom came with Mira. Mira, hello Taeyang Oppa. No response from Taeyang. Damn mom, so finally you are here, huh? By the way son, there was no need to bring this slut here. I wonder how good she is that you didn't get bored yet. Taeyang, that's my personal matter mom, and it would be great if no one talked to her like this. You have to respect her as I have shared a bed with her. Hi mom, respect her son. She is a bitch who sold her body to you for money. These kind of girls don't deserve any respect. Taeyang clenched his jaw and then controlled his anger. Mira, how long are we going to see her with you, Oppa? You are wasting your physical needs on her. I mean, there is someone better who can give you more than she ever gave to you. Taeyang, well, I don't think anyone is even close to her. He looked at Wine. Wine had no expression. Usually her eyes would get teary, but today she had no response to their nonsense. She was just looking straight at their faces. Taeyang put his head on Wine's waist and pulled her closer towards himself. And side hugged her, while from the other hand he took a sip of his drink. Taeyang, you guys go and enjoy the party. I wanna have some time alone with her. Mira, why? What do you wanna do, Oppa? Taeyang, you can stay if you wanna see. That's what I like about her. She makes me leave whenever I see her. Mira stopped her feet and went from there. Damn mom, if you wanna keep her for a lifetime, you can, Taeyang. But just marry a good girl. You can keep her as a side chick. Well, she will always be a side chick, and you pleasure my son as this is your only job. She said and walked away. Taeyang took Wine's hands and went to a quiet place where there was no one. He brought Wine to the nearest He looked at Wine's eyes. There was nothing but sorrow and sadness. It was like she's dead inside. Taeyang cupped her cheeks and then pecked her lips. He then hugged her tightly as Wine also hugged him, not wanting to let him go. She hid her face in his neck as Taeyang whispered in her ears. Don't take their words seriously. Don't be hurt because of them. I promise you, your man will take your revenge from them for all the times they have hurt you by their words. One wanted to scream and cry in his embrace, but she decided to tell him everything in their house. She inhaled his hand and her grip around him tight. Then, babe, what happened? Why are you like this, huh? Something happened in the hospital? Tell me what is bothering you, because if you will not tell me, how I will know. Why, nothing. I have too many patients today. So I'm tired today, she said, trying to sound normal, but Taeyang noticed her painful voice. He broke the hug and kissed Wine passionately. His hands reached her neck where there was a hickey. She winked, on which Taeyang broke the kiss. Taeyang, what happened, babe? Are you hurt somewhere? He said and was going to look at her neck, but Wine stopped him. Nothing. Actually, these heels are hurting my foot, she said, holding his hand. Let's go home then. You are not looking fine. You are tired and these heels also hurting you. Wine, no, I'm fine. Taeyang pecked her lips. Taeyang, I can see this makeup can hide your sadness from others, but not from me. Taeyang, you are saying you are tired, so let's go home and you rest, He said, kissing her cheeks and then kissed her forehead. Taeyang was taking Wine out as someone called Taeyang. It was Taeyang's business partner. Taeyang told Wine to grab some juice and sit on the bar as he will be right there in some time. Wine did as he said. Wine was now sipping on her juice and looking at Taeyang, who was looking dangerously handsome. She couldn't believe that a powerful and most handsome man is in love with her. Taeyang's stepbrother Felix approached Wine. Wine totally ignored him as from day one, Felix is trying to get close to her and flirt with her. Taeyang knows it and he didn't give Felix a chance to be close to Wine, but now as he was away, Felix sat beside Wine. Felix, so how is life, huh? A good life that has nothing to do with you. Mind your own business. Felix, by the way, I'm minding my own business and you are my business. Wine, go away from here. I don't like to see you. He stood up and intentionally spilled his drink on Wine as Wine scoffed at him. And went to upstairs as the restroom is there to clean her dress. Wine didn't know Felix was also following her. When he saw there was no one, he fastened his speed and pulled Wine by her wrist and then put her on his shoulder. Wine screamed, but due to music, no one heard her. She hit his back multiple times, but no use. Felix dropped her on the bed and then hovered over her. Well, you don't like to see me, right? Now you will see me digging, as I wanted to do it from a long time. Wine, go away, pushing him as he chuckled. Taeyang will kill you if you dare to lay a finger on me. Felix, oh sweetheart. Do you think he cares about you? He's just using you, that's it. And after I ruined you under me and even keep you with me for a whole lifetime, he doesn't care. He will just get us new slap. He slapped Wine hard on her cheeks as tears started falling. Listen, don't come near, because don't do this. I'm begging you, Felix chuckled darkly. He started taking steps toward her. One step behind. She looked behind and there was an open door. Felix, now what? Don't tell me you will jump from there in order to escape me. Yeah, you will die if you will do this, and it isn't worth it. Wang saw Taeyang from the window, who was on the phone. She wanted to call him, but Felix also saw Taeyang as he put his hand on Wang's mouth and then started pulling her. Wang took off her necklace which she was wearing. She threw it on Taeyang, hoping that he would get the hint and save her. Taeyang was on the phone as he received the good news, and a smile formed on his lips. He cut off the call as something hit his head. He cursed and see up there he didn't saw Wang, just an open window. He got furious, then looked at the thing which landed on his head. He saw a necklace and it was of Wang. He gifted this necklace to Wang and she was wearing it in the party today. He got worried as he went to the bar. He didn't saw Wang, then he remembered the open window and took steps upwards. Felix pulled Wang, then he ripped off her dress as Wang was just in front of him. She started crying hardly, which made him more satisfied. He pushed Wang towards the bed and hovered over her. Wang was feeling disgusted. She tried to get away, but no use. Wang recognized from his scent and from his touch that he is the same guy from today. Wang, so you are the one who... Felix, leaving her skin and looking up. Yes, I'm that person. I just can't help it. You know I'm obsessed with your beauty, he said, and her rubbed her neck, and now her hickey were visible. Felix, you did a good job hiding them. He started sucking on those hickeys, giving her more pain, and those hickeys started bleeding as he was very rough. Mine was crying miserably. He then pressed her and was going to unhook, but when someone break the door, Taeyang came in from the loud thud. Felix turned and see Taeyang. Taeyang saw Wang's condition. His eyes got furious. He came towards them and pulled Felix away from Wang. He then started punching him. Felix and Taeyang both started fighting. Felix didn't stand a chance in front of Taeyang and was lying on the floor. Taeyang looked at Wang, who was hella scared. She ran towards Taeyang as Taeyang put his coat on her and then hugged her tightly, giving her a feeling of security. Taeyang hid Wang's face on his chest. You have crossed all your limits, asshole. Now I will not spare you. He took his gun out and shot Felix right on his head. Wang flinched by the sound, but then Taeyang cursed her head. Taeyang, don't be afraid, baby. He will never be able to harm you again. Taeyang pecked Wang's head. Wang hugged Taeyang tightly and started crying. While crying, she also told him what he did with her before at the car parking area. Taeyang's jaw was clenched. He was burning inside. Taeyang lifted Wang up in bridal style and went to his car. The whole ride, Taeyang was saying calming words to her as time to time Wang's tears would fall. After reaching home, he took Wang in the bridal style to the room. Wang was silent. He sat on the bed and then made Wang sit on his lap. You killed him. What about Mark? Weak voice. Taeyang, don't worry, babe. Don't think about him. Now everything is fine. You are my red line, and whoever will cross it will get in the consequences. He took his phone out and called someone. What is the update? Zoro, sir, we have successfully get all the important files and also removed all the things that would lead anyone to suspect you to be in the mafia. Tomorrow we will start the mission and kill everyone. Taeyang, not tomorrow. There is a slight change in the plan now. I have already killed Felix. Now attack Mark and finish him and all his men. Finish his gang. Zoro, okay sir, as you wish. Taeyang, and also take Mira and my mom. I have a lot to give them back. He cut the call. Wang was already looking at him. He kissed Wang's lips and then putting his hands on her waist, he hugged her. Why? So that means finally I don't have to pretend. Finally, you will introduce me as your girlfriend. Taeyang, no, not as my girlfriend, but as my wife. He broke the hug and put the hair aside from her neck. He saw those purple marks and blood. His eyes got teary. Wine kissed his eyes. She knew he is breaking into pieces. Taeyang, let me help you in taking shower now, and then I will put medicine on it. Wine nodded. Taeyang took his coat from Wine. He lifted her up and went to bathroom. Taeyang helped her while giving soft kisses to show his love to her and also an apology. He put medicine and he made Wine eat her dinner even though she didn't have any will. Taeyang lay on her bed and then pulled her in his embrace. Now sleep, my baby. Don't think anything. I'm always here with you. Taeyang was hugging her tightly. Wine's head was on Taeyang's arm. Taeyang started caressing her back while singing a soft song so that she can fall asleep. Wine slept in his embrace, feeling all secure and comfortable. His presence was enough to make Wine feel safe. Taeyang in mind, so that was the reason for her sad eyes in the party. I was right when I see her. I knew something was wrong. Oh my baby. He cried silently, then not wanting to wake up. He was unable to sleep as Wine's condition was coming in his mind again and again. He became so weak in that moment and his tears never stopped from his eyes. He wanted to scream but couldn't because he didn't want Wine to see him like this. He wanted to become Wine's strength. Even if he can't become weak. Time to time he would pet Wine's face. One time Wine had a nightmare, but Taeyang took care of her. He treated her like a baby the whole night. He didn't got any sleep. Time skipped. Wine woke up in the morning. She found Taeyang staring deeply at her face. She gave him a smile and then a small kiss on his chest. She noticed his fluffy eyes. Taeyang, good morning. Wine, what happened to you? Did you not get sleep? Why is your eyes puffy? She cursed his cheeks. Wine, Taeyang, did you cry? Taeyang, me? No, I just woke up. That's why I think my eyes is like this. Well, forget about me. Have you had good sleep? Wine, how can I not have good sleep when you are with me? I slept peacefully in your embrace like a loved woman. You know you are my safe place, my hero, my savior, my love. But not my husband till now. She said and pouted at the last sentence as Taeyang chuckled. Still my ring finger is empty. Are you sure about that? He said and kissed her lips. Wine, huh? What do you mean? Look. She looked at her hand. There was a beautiful blue diamond ring on her ring finger as her face lighted up. So that means she looked at him with her sparkling eyes, which was missing when he saw her in the party. Taeyang felt good seeing that spark again. Seeing her cute smile, he felt happy. Seeing her happy and excited. Taeyang, oh my baby girl, I missed your giggles. He said as he pecked her forehead. Wine got up and then slightly pushing him, she hovered over him. She started kissing him sweetly as Taeyang kissed her back. After that, they had a whole make-out session. Taeyang had a therapist for Wine, even though Wine was normal like before, as Taeyang never left her side even for a second. Because of Taeyang, she never got sad, nor even he gave her a chance to remember those pathetic things. Wan would talk to Taeyang about everything, and that was enough for her to hear, as there was someone who listened to her and made her feel special. But still, Taeyang wanted Wan to go therapy. In a month, Wan and Taeyang got married, and Taeyang announced Wan as his wife in front of everyone. As for Mira and his stepmom, they were in Taeyang's basement being tortured every day, but not sexual abuse. Wan wanted Taeyang to release them, so he promised he will do this after torturing them for 1 year so that they will never forget their lesson and never meddle in their business nor come in front of them again.